Ubisoft has completely lost the plot and are crumbling.
Do we want to talk about Assassin's Creed now? It shouldn't be too long.
All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Luke is going to talk about an Assassin's Creed game. It won't be too long. Buckles in.
Do you want some more? Do you want some more water? Maybe.
Okay, so
We're gonna be here for hours.
We could be, but I'll try. Okay, so first thing that's interesting to me is the reviews. I see mostly positive here. I don't remember how to break it out. Can
by
I
region?
See, yeah, can I see
You can do by language on the
breakdown?
left there.
Boom! Mostly
this?
negative under simplified Chinese.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but don't they like review bomb stuff if it has a bad translation? Which makes sense.
I think they do that, but apparently, I thought most of. Okay, so I do think that's a bit of a thing, and I mean,
Yeah, fair
that's
enough.
fair.
Yeah.
It is language broken out reviews.
Yeah.
And if the translation sucks, then sure. But what I've read online is that this isn't actually necessarily because the translation sucks.
Yeah.
What I've read is that it's because of things like the microtransactions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of funny.
Wait, sorry, what? So
Microtransactions in a fucking single player game.
Chinese gamers don't like microtransactions? Am I missing something here? Isn't that the land what brung us Genshin Impact?
It's the land what brung us many of those mechanics.
Isn't Genshin Impact free though? Assassin's Creed Resynced is like fucking full price, dude.
But it's interesting to me because I don't know if my memory is perfect on this. I looked in the microtransaction store, so I saw everyone was pissed about it.
Yeah.
And
Horse armor, right?
it seemed like the things that you could buy to me were effectively the same things that you could buy last time.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. I didn't like it last time either. I don't want them in anything ever. And they're like, well, you didn't say anything about it back then. Yes, I fucking did.
So just like last time, I just won't.
Right.
And it's fine.
Right. Okay.
No.
So it didn't really.
I don't play games with microtransactions. Even if it's my favorite game, I'll play something else, man. There's so many games. I don't want any of this corporate bullshit in any of my games anymore. I've been out on it pretty much since COVID started. When COVID started in like, what was it, 2020? I was fucking out on all of it. I'd rather just go back and play DOS games. I don't give a fuck.
Basically, you're not
me
mad
too
about
much.
that.
I mean, I don't like it. In every single
hate it.
Assassin's
I
Creed
hate
game
it.
for a long time, there's been some type of really annoying mechanic.
Uh-huh.
And you could.
Dude, don't even get me started on all the Uplay bullshit where you can get like extra items in game if you use the codes for the Uplay.
Just have it not be annoying for the low price of whatever they're charging for the
I don't even want it to not be annoying. I want it the fuck out of them all, or I'm out.
thing. Like you can get free treasure maps, or you can get free like resources for your ship or whatever else.
Got it.
But I just whatever. I'm not going to do that. And other than that, it's fine. I saw some people pointing out like the graphics aren't that great. To be honest, for the price of the game and the fact that it's a re-release, I think the graphics could be a lot better. I think the movement is clunkier than I remember, and I remember the movement being clunky, to be clear.
A lot of people were talking about how they changed the way the fighting is, they changed the way the swimming feels. Everything's just different. I mean, it's like a nostalgia trip. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of remember this. This feels different.
I don't think I'm actually looking at it with rose-tinted goggles. They also redid the combat.
Yep.
Because
wasn't the combat what everyone liked?
The ship combat was what everyone liked. I don't know. I haven't actually unlocked the ship yet because I haven't played a ton. I think I played for like an hour. The like ground-based fighting combat to be kind of in between, I would say, the new games, which are more like RPG-like combat, and the old games, which the old games were.
I hate it so much. Why couldn't they just make a different game? It's got to be Assassin's Creed because that's the IP that we've been going and that's the one we sell. Why didn't you just make a fucking new game that was a spiritual successor like you did with Assassin's Creed from Prince of Persia? I want something new, damn it. I don't want the same bullshit over and over again.
Kind of weird. The combat was a little broken. You could just like perma counter and then you just sort of win. So it could be like a circle of people around you and you're still going to win the fight, which is like a little absurd.
Right.
But the new games have the same kind of problem. but it's because it's an RPG and you're just like spamming abilities. Like not the newest, in the newest one I've played, which is like 3 old at this point. Because I decided that I was going to do every quest in the game before I finished it, and now I'm like over 100 hours in, and I'm not even close. So I'm just never going to play another Assassin's Creed game, as far as I can tell. I play it like twice a year at this point.
That's another problem that I have. It's just too fucking long. Old Assassin's Creed games were like 10 hours, 15 hours long to complete it. Not 100%. I think it was probably like 20, 30 hours if you want 100% the games. But I'm so tired of these open world games that are just like fucking 100, 200, 300 hours long. I hate that shit. Because they're trying to pack in as much as they can so you can really get more bang for your buck. Make smaller games. Charge less. Oh, we're losing so much money. What do? We're going to have to lay everybody off. How about instead of laying everybody off, you split everybody up and make like 10 fucking games instead of 1 every 5 years. That's what they used to do. They used to release like 10, 20 games a year. And like over half of them are legendary games. Some of them missed, that's the way it goes.
I'm just still stuck. Anyways, you like my character has armor on it that makes people take more fire damage, and I have an ability that lights my weapon on fire, and then I'll just light people on like this is not Assassin's Creed anymore.
Yep. Right.
At all. The new games are just so far gone. But anyways,
they should rename them. They should come out with something, and then they don't have to stick to the style and world and lore of the Assassin's Creed games, even though they don't really do that anymore anyway. They literally, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they probably should have just called it Valhalla, and it would have probably even done better, because a lot of people didn't buy it because it just wasn't fucking Assassin's Creed.
This one is a totally different combat
style. You're an
style.
assassin. Shouldn't you not be on fire?
No, I have a warhammer.
Right.
And I ride a horse into combat.
Right. Like an assassin does.
Totally, yeah. It's honestly going back. And so the like first island you end up on, which is the tutorial, where you're kind of running around. For some reason, because I'm weird, I used to try to speedrun that first tutorial island. And without thinking, I was just like 3/4 through it, and I had done like full sprint. I remembered every single path and stuff, and there was a nostalgia like, oh yeah, I'm kind of like home again. I haven't played this game forever. I used to play this game all the time. Mm-hmm. And then the same kind of things wore on me, which is that game until you get your ship sucks. And I don't have my ship yet, so it's just kind of like, okay, I'm just wasting time until I get the only good part of this game. And then I'm sitting there playing the game, but my brain is too busy working on like, why is Ubisoft so stupid? How did they release this game, which the only good part was the ships, and then they never released another... They didn't release, like, a ship game? They have other Assassin's Creed games that...
Oh, yeah, they did, actually. They did release a ship game, and it was fucking garbage.
Had ships in it, but they didn't understand...
Was it Skull and Bones? Is that what it was called?
That it wasn't the fact that it was Assassin's Creed and ships, it was just the fact that it was just ships. Right. And then they finally announced Skull and Bones, and everyone's like, oh, wow, you're finally doing the most obvious thing in the world.
And it took almost a decade.
Great. And then they spent 1 billion years working on it, and they changed the idea so many freaking times, and then they call it quadruple A, and then it blows, and then they sell it for like $3 and no one plays it anyways. And it's just like, what is wrong with you guys? And I think that's what I
think they got too corporate, and all the actual good people were either pushed out or left, just like with Halo.
What the reviews are on the game is just like, ugh. Okay, you got me, right? I bought this nostalgia game for 80 Canadian dollars.
Did you really? You spent that much? It cost that much?
It cost 80 Canadian dollars.
That's a lot.
I don't think I spent that much on it. I think there's been currency changes and stuff since then. But these are the prices. And then on launch, they did this, which is like, I think someone told it up. It was like $85 worth of DLC. But to be clear, you don't need any of it. Just ignore it. Whatever.
Right.
And then people were also annoyed that, like, when you launched the game...
I don't mind $85 of DLC if it's good DLC, like Borderlands 2.
You can flip through the menu and see the other Assassin's Creed games in a timeline and, like, launch them from there because they're really trying to get you onto the new Assassin's Creed games. Like, that doesn't really bother me. It takes 4 seconds to skip past it. Whatever. Like, there's things that are annoying... And there's too many good games out there. There's too many games that I like, too many games that I want to play. I'm not dealing with annoyances like that unless it's accidental. things that I don't I think people are overblown on, but ultimately I just keep coming back to like, I am not surprised by this.
Oh, wow.
Makes complete sense to me.
Oh, wow. I haven't been keeping up with Ubisoft. Nobody's been talking about them. That's probably part of the problem. And what games do they have coming out even? I'm gonna check real quick. We got Rayman Legends Retold, which looks gay, so that one's gonna fail. October 1st. Assassin's Creed Codename Hexe, so to be announced. I don't know what the C is. To be confirmed. And Assassin's Creed Jade for iOS and Android, to be announced. Beyond Good and Evil 2. I forgot that they were doing that. Morbid Metal, what is this? They've got a lot of things that are in the works. This looks gay. Splinter Cell, another fucking remake. Tom Clancy's The Division 3. See, they've got a lot of stuff listed here, but nothing's coming out except for Rayman. That's the only one that actually has a fucking release date. They got nothing. They got absolutely fucking nothing.
Wow, they're close. They're like almost a penny stock.
They're
at this
almost
point.
gone.
Dude, they are about to collapse. Holy shit, dude.
And it's like, yeah, it makes sense. You've pissed away like almost every title you have.
Wow, that's kind of wild, actually.
And then the games that people actually want are just getting remakes. Fucking, are you serious?
And it was incredibly unnecessary.
Yeah, it's amazing how much Expedition 33 felt like what an Ubisoft
Right?
or Squaresoft game from their heydays should have been.
Yep.
Because all the good
hey,
people left.
Just for fun, how many people do you think are playing Skull and Bones right now?
Oh, God.
16.
Actually, no, quite a bit better than that.
Okay.
325.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
no.
actually like
Oh,
genuinely
no.
a lot better than I would have thought.
Yeah, 325. Good
That's
job,
so
Ubisoft.
fucking bad.
How much did they spend making that? Hundreds of millions?
So much money.
I think they spent $1 billion on it, honestly, with all the marketing campaigns throughout the years, with all the fucking contractors, the money that they lost.
And like I just have to come back to again. Okay, when was Skull and Bones announced?
Oh, man, 1,000 years ago.
Apparently I've searched this before on this laptop.
Nice.
Officially announced in 2017.
For context, there's 6,000 people almost playing Expedition 33 right now.
And
Yikes.
Skull and Bones is multiplayer.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
So
You're missing something about Expedition 33. It is a single-player offline game. There are people playing not connected to the internet also.
you would expect
I don't play games connected to the internet, by the way. I turn my Steam client off.
a longer tail on a multiplayer game. So it was announced in 2017, released in 2024, pivoted on like a million times.
Yeah.
I keep coming back to like, this is kind of similar to the Halo thing.
Yeah.
We're like, man, they own Splinter Cell.
Well, they got a remake coming out, maybe, at some time.
When's the last Splinter Cell game that's come out?
I actually don't know. The last full standalone
2011. That's what I'm going to say.
game, according to AI, is Splinter Cell Blacklist from August 2013.
Bro.
I was close.
What's going on, man? There's like no good single player FPS games. One released, 007, and everybody's like, wow.
Let's all play this.
You got God of War Laundry coming out in the Wolverine game. It looks like Sony's trying to cash in on the single players, but it ain't gonna work because they done fucked everything up and they just seem like they're not good enough. Moving on!